So I was talking to Lee, and I went like that. I guess I don't know. I was probably gonna grab my phone or something. My knee bumped my PC, and I crashed the goddamn live feed. But the Zoom chat stayed open. I couldn't see my computer, and Lee and I were able to continue talking. I asked him one more question. He answered it. I told him I wasn't sure if we were live, so I ended it. He said, "Look," he said, "I'll come back in a few months, man." He's like, he felt sorry for me. Something always goes wrong. Did you guys enjoy that interview? I had so many more questions to ask him, man. I want to spend 3 hours with him. Oh my God. I had so many questions to ask. So I came back to tell you guys I'm sorry and tell you what happened. And I was wondering if you guys enjoyed it, if you had fun. I had to have you. I'm realizing I have to have the chat off so I can focus on the guest. If I'm looking over at what you guys are chatting, and usually it's just bullshit, and I'm not listening to what they're saying. So when I had the chat off, I was able to really focus on him and listen to what he was saying, and it makes a big difference. You loved it? Lee reminds you of a young John Belushi. It's great. It cut off right when I said, I was asking the last question that I asked him was, how do you combat what these algorithms are doing to you? And he answered the question. He said, with opening up, with promoting my website, telling people where to go, telling people to hit that subscribe, and doing all the things that you guys know. You guys all know what we do. And he said that, and I said, "Look, Lee, I think I lost the show." I said, "I'm so sorry." He said, "Hey, man, I'll come back in a few months." I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Absolutely." I'm like, "Dude, Lee Kent's coming back to the show, guys." That's the great news. Lee said he'd come back and do another interview. I asked him, I was like, "Did you have fun?" He's like, "Yeah, I did." I was like, "Good, man. Cool." I told him I was going to text him. I texted him, and I got to tell you, it's just amazing to have that experience, to be one-on-one with somebody like that you've been watching for a long time, man. And God, man, what an opportunity this is. What an opportunity this is to talk to people like Lee. He's got really bad news for everybody, and he does it so well. He does it with comedy, and he does it with his talent. It's just, oh man, there's so many more things I want to ask him. Oh God. Oh, my brain was like only on half, running on half brain cells. There were important questions that I definitely wanted to ask him, man. I didn't even, we didn't even get to climate, man. We never talked about climate. I never talked about if that was him singing that song. Oh, man. So many more questions. So many more questions. Yeah, man. I was gonna do some bong hits with y'all. I only did one bong hit with Lee, and I had him laughing before we started the live stream. I was just telling him what I was gonna do. I was like, yeah, and my show is cannabis based show. I've been doing this for 10 years, And I smoke on my show. And just about when I said that, he got this grin on his face. And then I said, and Lee, during our interview, I want to use some cannabis. I just want to make sure that's okay with you. If I'm going to smoke while you're talking, I'm going to blow some smoke rings. He started just full on laughing. He's like, yeah, man, do that. That's fine. I was like, I'm making Lee Camp laugh. You guys, you have no idea what a to make a comedian laugh, I should say. To make a comedian laugh is one of the greatest compliments, you know? Super awesome special trial of Julian Assange. Called you out about his protesting. I saw the clip when he chose to be arrested in D.C. in 2016 by Capitol. You really hit on some great. Yeah, he called me out about that. He's like, you didn't do your. I know he's done all that stuff. It's not the question I was asking. I asked him if he wanted to lead the marches that are going on right now. You know, I wasn't asking if he'd been involved before. I was like, I was kind of asking if he would consider himself being one of those people, or who the person should be to bring everyone together. So when he said you didn't do you didn't do your research on me, I'm like, oh bro, I know all about you, man. Yeah, that's fun. All right, look, I'm gonna go. Look, I just wanted to come back and tell you guys that we got shut off. I was gonna maybe smoke, but there's not enough people, so I'm gonna go. You guys take care. I'll see you on the next live stream, probably this afternoon. Bye, y'all.